They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Georgia's offense will have the opening possession of the game. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Close to the marker, it's Gelb. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Frazier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Stockton. Grab near the marker, it's Branch. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looking for a crease, it's Frazier. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Wants to throw on first down. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Bulldogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Thundering Herd offense takes the field. It's our first look at them in this one. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming, much like when three-time All-American David Pollack played on the Georgia defensive front. Whatever happened to that guy?
A washed-up old guy. I've heard bad things about that guy. But no, when you look at these defenses Georgia's had, these dominant defenses, Man, it's just big, physical guys up front. You think about the Jordan Davises and the Trayvon Walkers of the recent past, just guys that dominate a football game. You have to know where they're at every snap.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, you have to love getting to the quarterback early in this football game. Your first drive, how about your offense? They already took care of business, put up points for you. Now you're getting to the quarterback, getting set for this squad.
Marshall will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field it close to the 50. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Frazier. They almost got a first down there, stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes the grab, it's Roberts. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Roberts. Makes a stop in the backfield, he'll lose 4. This Dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. Runs through a tackle. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Off-play action on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Motion from the wideout. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Branch. Oh, he's got some space. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. To the air, it's Stockton. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And you want to run the football, and that's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. To avoid disaster, Marshall will be forced to punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. On the move, it's Frazier. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Dogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Fires into traffic, intercepted. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Young. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That is a really good-looking throw. And you think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. But when you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. Bulldozes his way through. My, 41 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Trying to power it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big 4th down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid, perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Norton. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll do it himself. Spins away from the defense. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Roberts. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls be forced to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Still on his feet at the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. On the ground, it's Frazier. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now on second and goal. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors.
If it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 28 over the Stallions.
Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Makes the grab. It's Norton. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4. They want to get this defense on its heels. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's first and 10.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Marshall will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive with an end around. Nice move there. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff to the lone back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Young. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. To the air on 2nd down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Frazier. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it up. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Branch. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side.
Touchdown, Dogs! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And right down the middle. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give on the inside. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lacey. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
At the 30. And first down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Allen. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Complete to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
First down for the offense.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's caught. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the...
Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. So now it's 2nd and long.
Brings up second down.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Timeout.
Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Allen. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Payne. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering Herd offense coming out. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Fires to the right. And they fail to hook up on third down. Marshall will be forced to punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give to the back. Quick spin on the run. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. To throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Georgia going back to work with another first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle, it's Branch. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up by 35 over the Stallions. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Turner. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
For the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Bringing it back. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. They're set to kick it, ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Turner. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They want to run this quarterback. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Fires to the right. He's got it. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
And that is another first down.
They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's got it on the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Dogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. A scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. From the gun, give on the inside. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Handoff to the single back. Got the first down and more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. First down here for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Slings it. And his first pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He's got it down the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up third down.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Given up for a first down.
Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his target down the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wants to throw on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They'll go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Now on first and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. On the option. The pitch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Georgia! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of lead at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's Turner. Got his man quickly.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Marshall will be forced to punt.
It's fourth down.
Wants to return it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll move the wide receiver. They go to the ground. Powers through the defender. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 21 over Nevada. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Turner. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Turner. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Under fire. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
You got to give this defense tons of credit. They came in here with an outstanding game plan. They were able to execute. They have not allowed a point, and still in the 4th quarter, they are bringing it, and they get another sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall will be forced to punt.
On to punt it away.
He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Give to the back. Got the 1st down and more. At the 45 on its way. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
I mean, goodness gracious, you could have driven a semi-truck through that hole. Nobody touched him. This was an easy run. This is the easiest 40-plus yard run you will ever see.
The Dogs just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got him downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here, and now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the 4th quarter.
Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Turner. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
The one thing I love about this defense game is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
Marshall will be forced to punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Jones. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Power football with the run. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
Motion from the wideout. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking downfield, it's Turner. With the catch, it's Mathis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Catch in the middle. It's Turner. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Marshall will be forced to punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Pulled it, finds his man on the left.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely